I want to go over the 3x10 force matrix very quickly today. We've got a lot of people on our team. They're new, they're coming in, and the compensation program just hasn't gelled yet. So I'd like to go over it very quickly. To start with, Onpassive is an IT company, an informational technology company. This is not a program. This is not an MLM. This is a real company that over the course of the next couple of years is just going to be absolutely huge online. So as you look at Onpassive, it is an IT company. They can choose any way they want to pay us. And as we look at Onpassive, we will all be coming into Onpassive as an independent reseller of the IT products of Onpassive. Really important that you keep that in the back of your mind. If I run over the compensation program, the 3x10 force matrix, I've had a few comments that this is a unilevel that will turn into a 3x10 forced matrix. That's absolutely false. This is not a unilevel. The only thing that hasn't happened yet is Onpassive has not taken us and put us in the matrix yet, the way they're going to pay us. When that happens, everybody will be put into the matrix that's in Onpassive today that are founding members, and they will be put into the matrix based on their timestamp. I'm not going to get into what a founding member is. The last video I did, I kind of went over that. If you want more information, go on over to the last video and take a look at it. It goes over it pretty comprehensively. But this is a 3x10 forced matrix. And what does that mean? It means that it's got 10 levels. And as anybody comes into the matrix and takes a position in the matrix, you can only have 3 people in your first position, and from there, everybody else that you bring in, everybody else that comes into your organizations, regardless of how they come in, will roll down below you and affect the people in your organization down below you. As we look at this overall matrix, we will come in, we will be placed in the matrix through our timestamp. And then from there, Onpassive, because of some of the things that they're doing, and I'll get into that, will fill the matrix from left to right, top to bottom. Now, as we come in, we all get our own separate, distinct matrix within the matrix. So if I come in at the 4th level, and I come in at, say I'm the 59th person in the 4th level, I will come in, I will be placed in the overall matrix, and then I will have my own matrix to build my team. It will be my matrix within the Onpassive matrix. So everything is within Onpassive, but we all have our own distinct matrix that we can build our team through. I hope that makes sense. And as you come in, and let's say I was 59, got in, I will have my own distinct matrix, and I will start at level 1 to bring in my first 3, and then from there, everything else will go down below me. Everything that we do within Onpassive helps everybody else. And as we look at the traffic that Onpassive is going to be driving for us, it's one of the reasons why this matrix will be filled. It's one of the reasons why you will be forced to be successful. As we come into the matrix, we will all come in as customers. We have to pick a membership level, 25, 125, 250, or 500. And from there, we get into that particular membership level, can be paid from that level, and we get a product package with each level. As Onpassive drives traffic for us, we will be forced to be successful. And what that means is, as the money becomes available in any particular level that you're not in, Onpassive will automatically give you a promotion to that level. And the way it works is there are no qualifiers with Onpassive. As people come in and come into your team, regardless of how they get there, you will make money on everybody that's on your team. Some of those individuals will come in at the 125, the 250, or the 500. That money that would have gone to you if you were in that level will stay there until you get there. Why will people come in at 125, 125, 225, or 500? The reason many people will come in at these upper levels is because this is where Ash starts to drive traffic for you individually. And obviously, as you increase in level, you get more traffic at the 250 and the 500. This is really a big deal. Not only is Onpassive going to drive traffic for the overall team of Onpassive, But as you come in and you get in at the higher levels, Onpassive will drive traffic for you individually to build your team. This is such a big deal, and it's why Onpassive moving forward, it's why everybody on Onpassive will be forced to be successful because of all the traffic that they're going to be driving for the individuals in Onpassive. So as we come in, you pick a membership level, you become a customer, you go in your back office, you click a button, you become an independent reseller of the IT products of Onpassive, and then you start to build your own independent, I don't want to say independent because it's part of the overall matrix of Onpassive, but it is your matrix within the matrix. And then from there, that's when the residual income starts to grow. If we look at the $25 level, it takes about 86,000 people to fill this matrix. Once it's filled, your residual income, monthly residual income, is $108,000 per month. Now, you don't have to fill each membership level with a new 86,000 people. As these people get promotions to the second, third, and fourth level, they will fill these levels, and as these levels are filled, you will make on the second level $205,000 a month, on the third level $700,000 a month, on the fourth level $1,018,000 a month, and the running total for all of this matrix once it's filled is $2 million per month. There is plenty of money in here for all of us. And as we look at this matrix, it's been designed with the goal of everybody coming into Onpassive succeeding. This is initially how the 3x10 force matrix works. If you come in at the second level, I do want to say this just very, very quickly. If you come in at the second level, you have to pay for the first and the second. You will participate in each membership level. It's the same with the third. You have to pay for the first, second, and third. It's the same for the fourth. You have to pay for the first, second, third, and fourth. It's a total of $900 at the fourth level, $400 at the third level, $150 at the second level, and then obviously the first level is $25. There is more to this compensation program than what I've just gone over right now. I'm really not going to get into that. I can't talk about a lot of this stuff unless you are a founding member of Onpassive. This will probably go up on YouTube. But there are things on here that I will start to do as Onpassive launches to the world. Why will I do that? It's because the amount of money that's involved with these other things, it's really, really substantial. There will be people on my team that want to do the same thing, and obviously we'll show them how to do that, what they need to do to participate in some of these other things that are in the overall 3x10 force matrix. This is the way Onpassive has decided to pay us. Onpassive is a company. This is not a program. They can choose any way they want to pay us. This is the way they've chosen to pay us. And once you understand what's happening with this compensation program, the way they pay us, the independent resellers of the IT products, you're going to get extremely excited about what it's going to do for your life because of the way Onpassive is structured, because they force you to be successful. What does that mean? It means they're going to force you to make money. You're not going to find that any other place online. This is so unique, and what Onpassive has done because of that, because of the obviously the automated marketing platform, because of the way they've structured that automated marketing platform, because they're treating us as independent resellers of the IT products. Onpassive is, I believe, it's literally going to take over the internet in the next 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. And because we're in this unique position of being in Onpassive before it launches to the world, man, this is a really, really big deal. I would recommend that you study the compensation program a little bit. Just get familiar with it, understand what's going to be happening. Go over some of the other videos that I've done. I did one, I don't know, I think maybe 3 videos ago. It's a really, really good video to kind of give you an idea of what might happen to you. If you're looking at the overall matrix of Onpassive and you think because you got in 5, 6, 7, 8 months ago you're going to have, 3,000, 10,000 people underneath you, and you're just set for life. We really don't know, as we look at the matrix, who is in above us. That's one of the things we can't tell right now. You might have 20,000 people above you, but you might only have 10. And as Onpassive fills this matrix, and you take a look at it, it's possible you could have 10,000 people under you, but it's also possible you could have none, or 5 or 10. That's really not the big deal with Onpassive. The big deal is they are going to force us to be successful. And wherever you land as Onpassive starts to fill this matrix, it really doesn't matter, guys. You will be successful. And over the course of time, the next 6 months, a year, believe me, people are going to be in a position. It's just going to be really, really cool to see how people react when that bottom line gets taken care of because of what Onpassive has done. So that's it for today, guys. Just a quick overview, 3x10 force matrix, how it's going to work, how it's going to be filled. And then from there, just get ready. I believe we're getting very, very close to the launch of Onpassive, 45, 60 days, maybe longer, maybe less, but we're close. And when that happens, the matrix starts to get filled. That's when we start making money, and obviously that's when the fun begins. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I always recommend you go down and subscribe to it. We'll have more for you in the next days and weeks to come. As Ash shares with us, obviously we're going to come on and do videos with whatever he's sharing with us. And from there, just start enjoying the process, because it's just going to get more and more and more fun as we move forward. So that's it for today, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll absolutely see you on the inside. Bye.